Oh, goodly your blender has things of flock. Fighty Beast was too risky foe, but Outlander outwitted with plans making. Outlander has goodly head for a fighty thing. Flock's happy gives that's the fresh cobble grades to a clever Outlander. Jesus, this thing is with cobble breed, special make with secret cobble parts. No party complete with go be good, will a fox ever say. I got a resolved by Flux little program. By the gods, that unholy stench! This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. Hmm? How is it made? It's best to remain ignorant of such things. Still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Bravo, Joseph, thanks to you our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to wine and seek out Amani Lomani, another former member of the company. All we have to do is give him these orders slip. These orders slip. They'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while they are there, give Chef Amani Lomani regards. Sweet grime and blood. Hi, you reek of blood and adventure, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess, a request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of Lone and perfume, Costa del Sol, and there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Judge would not settle for anything less than the best. Drist waits and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, as his decision to rely on the adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. We shall need to discuss in mine, I suspect. An offer you can refuse. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. So what you will about the nature of that work? None can deny that pays well. Ah, but you are impatient and always at Mustache's wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Perelga Ants, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to our request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg for his assistance. What rank amateur blotted this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the a man responsible. He should make it to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. Hmm? The neophyte Winter bid you speak with me. Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you, gulp you urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Sympathy. I think it is a no, really, in those words. Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsolomis is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. It won't work. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with suitable wine. In fact, it came several years ago, I guaranteed this will not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport uh, crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing wine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which suppressed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, and the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. That moment I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I trusted in my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as it is all often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by us owners, so it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince clients to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every deal we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vigneron standing might have one on the bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. Never had a chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Bacchus wine. That remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Though I could keep the wine safe from the thieves in the elements. Never counted on the bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. no luck. It's regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. Give a man a drink. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was said that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This one is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the ring catch Gully Dog, so perhaps reads this can tell you where to find him.